Hi guys, today we'll discuss about Pioneer stereo amplifier SA 9800, and we're talking about the switches and the knobs which are inside of this amplifier. So there are three kinds, major kinds of switches: shorter one, longer one, and this rotating one. So today I will show to you how to dismantle, how to clean, how to remove the oxidation from inside, from moving parts and from static parts, from each of them. In total are a couple of them here. So we'll start from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces, because the rest are potentiometers. For potentiometers it's much easier. The cleaning is not necessary to dismantle them. Just spray inside this potentiometer cleaner and he will do the rest. And also remain the speaker switch, which is also a rotating one, and you can clean without dismantling the covers. So this is the topic for today. So I will take the front plate on the side of me here, and we'll start to dismantle one by one. So if you like this channel, please subscribe, thumb up, leave comments, put the questions, and I will try all my best to answer for you, and also share with others, and stay close. So what tools I will need for this? I will need this kind of diagonal plier, a small tweezer with sharp front, a cutter. I use this pipe wrench, it's helping me to close the switch back. I'm using also this plier, which is really nice and is very precise when you have to tighten something. This long nose plier, I made it some time ago. So if you are looking here, you will see a hole here. What I did, I took a file and I was grinding here a little bit to make a groove. See, it's a groove here. For sure it's visible on the camera. And this groove, it's helping me to grab these pins like that. See? It's helping me to grab that pins. So also we'll need this one, like I said, tweezer. I will use a marker, put signs, 2 flat screwdrivers, one big, one small, and of course some rags for cleaning, 1 piece of paper, ordinary paper. I just bend into 2 on the long edge. You will see what I will do with this one. A toothbrush, okay, and some erasers, ordinary erasers, which we are using this for erase the pencil marks. Okay, so these are the tools which I'm using, so I will put on the side now. And of course these are the tools, but also some chemicals. Here is the isopropylic alcohol, this is first, and For the cleaning I'm using the Oxid D5, this series, which is doing good job, really good job, but only on these kinds of switches, not on the potentiometers. This is not okay for potentiometers. So I'll put also this on the sides, and I will start with this one. So I will take the diagonal plier, and now I'm grabbing this too, and I'm trying to bend. You see how it looks this one, how it looks this one. So I'm just pressing the handles of the plier. Now I suggest to you to pay attention. So now you see all of them are slack. Now try to keep the position in mind of the selector, and now with the finger press and keep this insulation material and take out it, and now remove this plastic slider. So you see here are the metal sliders, wipers. You see it's a full of oxidation here. It's black, everything. So now what I'm doing, I'm removing this, let's call, how to call this, wipers, yeah, I think it's a good word. Wipers out, all of them, 4 in total. So you see these are same on both ends, so doesn't matter how you put back. And you will see here it's a lot of oxidation and everything because of the time. Now I will take a rag, I will clean a little bit this plastic, I will put on the side here. Now this rag I will spray some HIFi, and I'm cleaning. You see it's really dirty on top, and I'm cleaning to remove the dust. Cleaning all the sides and also the handle for this. Now I will take the tweezer, I will put it inside. I'm cleaning dust or spider nets, what is inside here, depends of the time. Now we'll need the deoxid and this paper, this paper. I'm using the edge, the bent edge which we create, and now I'm pushing here some deoxid. So what I recommend to you on this job, don't use sandpaper. Don't use sandpaper for this. So you see the paper is white. I'm putting these sliders. You see these sliders are made exactly like the paper, from 2 pieces. I'm putting here on the paper, and now I will start to move up and down. I'm keeping press with the fingers, and you see this is the dirt from the contact point. You see how it's, what is leaving behind? The oxide is helping me to do this. It's removing the oxidation. You see, now the oxidation is removed. But during the process of cleaning of the rest of the button, I will leave these wipers here. I'll put on the side. Now with this part I'm just cleaning a little bit, so you see it's full of oxide. So I will take now all these erasers, and now pay very high attention for this, to not bend these legs because they are tiny. Don't push so much force. So take an eraser and just pushing around these tabs and go ahead and astern and clean these contact points. You see they are shiny now comparing with this one, with this side. I'm just turning here the erasers because of the space. Okay, so the exterior, it looks pretty well now. Now I'll clean also the terminals. Same procedure. Don't put too much force because it's very easy to bend these terminals. Okay, now we have to go inside. So take the brush, clean a little bit. You see the exterior and the interior. So go on interior. And move front and back until all the black spots, they will gone. It's not an easy job. It's consuming a lot of time. You see already we have 11 minutes now. But for sure it's worth it. So this one is ready. Okay. Now on the other side, you see this plastic here, it's blocking me. If this one, it will, on some switches this plastic thing it's missing here, so you can go for a longer stroke and you'll clean faster. But here you see it's an end of road and you have to use some alternatives for the last contact point. So this one is almost finished. Now remains only the cleaning. So I'm using this tray and with a toothbrush just remove the remaining part from erasers and the oxide. If you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe, leave comments, share with others and put the questions. And also thumb up and press the bell. Okay, so this is done here. Now what I will do, I'm just take the oxide and I'm spraying on the contacts here. Should look like that. You see everything, it's shiny all around. And now you will take these sliders and you have to pay attention to put them around the contact points, because I told you they are made from two, you see, they are made from two parts, left and right. So the contact point, which is on this part, should stay on the middle of the wipers, you see, like that. So you have to inspect to be sure everything it's on position. So now this one, it looks good. I will put some more the oxide remove the excess. Now take the plastic holder and try to align. You see, because here are some holes, and you have to align with the sliders. Be gently with this, because everything should be done proper. Okay, now keep it your fingers and move a little bit to be sure everything it's on position. Now keep this with your fingers. Take the cover and you have to align this groove with this notch. You have to give time for this job. So it should look like that. Good. So now I will take the screwdriver, and she is helping me to bend these pins which you open on the beginning. So just put the screwdriver on the middle and bend. And now you will take the long nose plier and bend the rest of the pins. You have to pay very, very high attention for this. I see this one here, I bend it too much. It is no problem because it will be okay. Like that. You see? So now it's everything back. Should look like that after this process. So this is one kind from these three, and for sure are 3 more like this one inside the amplifier. You see? So I'll put here on the side, because later on I have to install it back. And now we're continuing with this one. So the process is same. Take the plier, bend these legs, like that. Keep with your fingers the lower part, remove it. So the lower part, it's in touch with this holder, and you see how it looks, this one. The wipers, they are different than the previous one. So remove them, see how they looks. Remove them. You see, this one have different contacts, more and smaller. Take again the paper, put the sliders on the paper, so the paper should be on the middle of them. Put again the oxide V5, and with your fingers grab the sliders one by one and move front to back, all of them. Okay, so now they should be clean inside. Leave it on the side. Take now a rag, isopropylic alcohol, and clean the sides of this cover. I take the tweezer like that, leave it also on the side. Now clean the holder. Perfect, leave it also on the side. And now we'll focus on the contacts board. So again, take an eraser, take the finger below, and now just move around them. Okay. So like I said on the beginning, this time it's taking a lot of job and you have to pay a lot of attention for this. For these contacts, because it's very easy to bend them. And I don't think so you want to do this. Okay, here the last one, it's a little bit black. But now it's back to normal. Terminals also on this side. Okay, on the other side we'll do same. You see, it's changing very fast. For a while, it's helping also to put dioxide D5 inside without cleaning. But the oxidation, it will be spread around, and after a couple of months you will hear again the scratches, noisy pots, noisy switches, you know this. So I prefer to spend a couple of hours to do this, to use this method, but for sure after that couple of years the unit, it will be really quiet when I'm changing the position on the switches. Okay, so on the end one, on the last one, a little bit more, like that. Turn, and here is the last side. So it's going really good, and it looks really nice. Okay, so it looks really good. So check only from two switches how much dirt it came out. So now again the brush, clean everything. Okay, also on the terminals. Okay, clean very well, yeah, to remove all this eraser traces. Okay, so now it looks like that. Everything is shiny on all sides. Remains here something on the terminals. Now it's better also here. Okay, on the other side also. Clean also on the bottom. One more time on the top. And now we are done also with this one. Okay, so rag, dioxide. Okay, take the sliders, wipers, how you want to call them. Put like that. Doesn't matter the position also for this one, because they are symmetrically. Both ends are same. Oops. if you don't want to stay inside. So this is the second type of switch of knob of button on this amplifier. Okay, now take the holder. You see, immediately was exactly, I put exactly on position. It's only one position for this. You'll see are some grooves inside, bigger and smaller. The bigger should stay on top of these sliders. Put more dioxide, put the holder back, move a couple of times back and front, leave on one position, take the cover, and you have to align everything to normal position. Okay, like that. So now everything is on position. Made in Japan. Really, really good quality. So now screwdriver, the smallest one, and bend these parts like that. Okay, you have to keep stronger in your hands, screwdriver and also the switch, because if it's jumping you can destroy something here, so you have to pay really, really attention. Okay, and this one no, and this one. Okay, so now we are on the end also with this one. Now it's new, and again it will last for a couple of years until it will come again some oxidation inside. Okay, these kinds are 5 inside of this amplifier. You see, 5 pieces. So for all of them you have to do same, one by one, dismantle, cleaning, putting back. So let's remove this from position and remain now the rotary one. So from my point of view, I think this one is the difficult one, most difficult, because of the system, how it's keeping on position the terminal board. So how I will do with this, on the beginning I will clean. Okay, so isopropylic alcohol on a piece of rag, just clean around, clean also here. Okay, you have to clean also this shaft. Okay, also on the side. The open part, the back part, it's exposed, you see. And now depends how you will turn this. You will see the insert. So usually I'm keeping like that. So this groove on the top, you see, it's parallel with the body of the button, or perpendicular with the terminal board. And now this white holder, it's on the maximum end part, so I cannot move more from this side. So I will leave the button like that. I will not move anymore. Now I will take the diagonal cutter plier and I will move these stoppers. For these stoppers I can use this one, but for the others, you see, I cannot put. It will be not precise opening, yeah. So for this reason, I was creating this long nose plier with this groove, because I will put like that, and it's very easy to bend them. It's not difficult to build your own plier. Okay. Keep with your fingers the terminal board. You see it's coming also with the white plastic, but this one I want to keep on position here. Why? Because if you are looking here, the plastic holder, it's connected with this wheel. This wheel, it's connected with the other wheel here on the shaft. So what I'm doing now, I will take a marker, permanent marker, and I'm just marking exactly where is coming this holder, where is coming the holder in connection with the tooth gear. Take the scissor, you see. So what I want to mean, if you forget the position of this one and you will open the button and the holder it will jump, it will be very, very difficult to put back. Or now, if you forget about this, you forget to put the sign and you want to clean the button, you see, already you missed the position of this one, and you will think this one it will come on the end like we discussed. The position it's not left like it was before dismantling, and you will think you put back, but it's wrong. Yeah, so you have to pay attention for this now, because it's open. Let's clean. Now when you clean, don't use the isopropylic alcohol because it will remove the paint, the mark. And now just align the points and press inside. You see, and now it's aligned. Now it's on maximum. The white side is almost on the end, and the groove is on top. So this is how you should do. You see, and it's going proper. Okay, so this one is done. Now let's check the sliders here. Like you see, now the sliders, they are not symmetrically like before. You see here it's a small part of the slider, here it's a big part of the slider, and here is nothing. So you see how I'm keeping in my fingers. Here is the front of the button, here is and the end of the button. So on the end part of the button, the sliders should be with a small part, yeah. You see on the other side it's same. So just grab from position, put down, leave the parts down, take the paper, put the sliders on the paper. So already we have 34 minutes for this job. So it's about half an hour for almost 3 buttons. You see the oxidation. Again, the oxide. Good. And now move the slider. Keep between your fingers and just move around. You see, we have already more traces here. And you will see also for this one. You see this black spot he create now. So it's a lot of oxidation for this one. And also you can see here, it's full of oxide. So this is the reason why the buttons are scratching. So I will show you what's going on when you will put the deoxide. It's visible here. You see the deoxide, he will clean only the part where the slider it's moving. But the residue it's still there. It's cleaning a small part, and after that, when you will put more deoxide, you will clean more the button, and he will remain on the slider, of course. So the best approach is to do like I'm doing now, manually. Everything should be dismantled and do it like that. Okay, let's continue also with this one. Same procedure. Take the eraser. You see this eraser, it's already, you see how it looks. So I have to use a cutter, and I will just cut this part. You see, like that. Good. So let's continuing. I have to pay attention for this. This switch, which I took now out, or a similar like this one, is the switch for the function. So this one, you see, it's rotary. So it's choosing between the inputs. And because was a lot of oxidation, because there was a lot of oxidation inside the button, it's noisy, and also the inputs are noisy when you're changing between, and also the terminals now. Okay, you see now it's shiny, this one, it's like new because they are silver plated. You see the difference. This one is black, this one is mirror. Black mirror. Okay, so let's continue also with this one. Step by step. Okay, you see also this one is now like a mirror. Now to go inside, you see it's difficult with this one. So even with this one, you see the oxide here, how it looks. What I did with a cutter, I just trim one eraser to come proper inside here, you see? And now it's inside. So now I'm just move back and forth to clean these terminals. Now if you are lucky, the eraser he will clean on both sides. I mean both sides in interior, but it's better to check both of them proper. If it's not cleaning both sides, you have to turn and continuing with the other side. You see, this one is not clean here. Okay, like that. So it's still some black here inside, you see, on the end part. On the other side, it looks okay. So let's clean more this side, which is okay, to be sure we finish with this one, and after that we'll focus on the last part. Okay, a little bit more on this one. I saw some black spot here on the bottom. Okay, now it's okay, you see. It's really nice on the interior. And here you see it's on this side. Because this side is the most exposed one, like I said on the when you open this switch, because the end part of this switch it's open. Okay, so let's continue here. Okay, a little bit more, and should be ready with this cleaning. Okay. Okay, so now it looks it looks perfect. Okay, like that. Okay, good. Let's take the brush, clean very well. You have to remove all this remaining part from the eraser. Okay, super. Now the sound, it will be totally different. So I will tell you one more time: don't use sandpaper, even if it's the finest one. Yeah, even if it's P1000, 2000, 3000, 5000, doesn't matter. Don't use, because you will scratch. You will scratch the edges, and that parts which they will be scratched, they will act like a file. What is doing a file? He is scratching the other part which you want to be file. So don't use the sandpaper. Okay, so deoxide on the contacts. Okay, like you saw in the beginning, the sliders should stay with the smallest part on the end part of the bottle, like that. Okay, again more deoxide, and should looks like that. I know. Put the holder back on position, align the marks, so like that. And now you have to align the sliders with the holes in the holder, like that. See? Perfect. Now, how I'll do here, because it's not so easy to bend back these stoppers. Now is the moment to use the pipe plier, because you see it's much easier to control the force here. This one is a Nipex 8603 180. Sorry for that. And now you see how I'm doing. I'm keeping like that, and I'm just bending back these stoppers. You see the difference, that are bent, that are straight, like that. Okay, now I will change the gap, because I have to move here. Here you have to pay attention, because if this side of the wrench is jumping on the terminals, you can destroy them. So take time, give time for this part. These kind of switches are 3 in number of this in this amplifier. And now you can move. Yes, here should be more. And with the fingers you can move. and she will tell you if it's enough or not. Don't press too much. Okay, so now also this one is ready. So like we said on the beginning, when the end part is out, the edge, the groove, should be parallel with the sides of the button or perpendicular on the bottom on the bottom of the button. And you see now everything inside is shiny like it should be. So I said these kind of buttons are 3 on amplifier. 2 of them are for the phono cartridge, and the other one is for input auxiliary tuner phono 1, phono 2, MM and MC. So this is about the buttons. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe, thumb up, share with others, press the bell. You know what you have to do. And like that we'll grow together, all together. We'll grow this channel, and according with your feedbacks and evaluation, you will motivate me to create more content according with your feedback, of course. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Good luck, and see you soon. All the best.